all I've ever known is going to church. Mom and Dad kept us going to church as far back as I can remember. And accepted Christ into my heart at 7 years old. Now, I didn't realize what that entailed for my life, but I knew that I was going to go to heaven when I died. Hit the teenage years, and of course, teenage years, you're talking about being derailed. Drinking kind of led to drugs, and that's really what it was for me. And, you know, even I can remember some of those nights whenever it was quiet and I'd been out partying all night, and I can remember a small, still voice in the back of my mind just saying, "What are you doing?" I wind up crashing pretty much and burning, and I wind up the only place that I knew, and that was, call out to the Lord. Things were going good. I got back into church and doing what I was supposed to, and it just didn't take long. You know, it didn't take long at all till all of that kind of wore off, and there really wasn't nobody to lead me or to help me or disciple me, if that's what you want to call it. And so I just kind of fell back off and started that spiral down again, you know. And every time I would hit down, I would call on the Lord, and He would pick me back up, you know. And it would just start all over. It was a cycle that just kept on happening. I'm right now married to my third wife, and we have a son together. Since I've been married this last time, I've really kind of got back into the church, got back into knowing, learning how to live a life for Christ. And I think that was a lot of the problem I had growing up, was there was all these rules, and if you broke the rules, you know, then you wasn't no good, basically, you know. Long story short, we kind of started going to that church, and I'm telling you, in 49 years, I've never experienced the Holy Spirit move like He does at that church. But He has changed my life and the life of my family. You know, now, I mean, I go to work and I want to tell people about Jesus, and I was kind of scared before, you know, to do that. Just so happens one of the guys that I work with, he's wound up coming to church with me. We and him got to talking at work one day, and invited him to come to church with me, and we got talking about church. Come to find out, he grew up in a Baptist church just like I did. We're about the same age, and we experienced a lot of the same things, and so we kind of clicked, we kind of related. And he approached me one day at work and told me that he had been praying long before I come to work there, that God would send somebody there. And he told me, which really kind of humbled me, that he had asked, I was an answer to his prayer. And I know my testimony is my story, and I know there's, hopefully, somebody can relate, and maybe they'll come to know Christ through my testimony.